A state Supreme Court decision in Colorado has North Carolina lawmakers talking today. Some Republicans want to change state law to ensure election officials can't remove former President Donald Trump's name from the ballot. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dan Haggerty.
And I'm Lena Tillett. House Speaker Tim Moore says they're actively discussing this issue now. WRAL Capitol Bureau Chief Laura Leslie joining us live now from the state legislative building where lawmakers met for their monthly no vote session today. Laura.
That's right, Dan and Lena. Moore today said he called that decision in Colorado jaw-dropping. Now, here in North Carolina, our state board of elections decided not to debate a similar challenge this week. But Moore says he's concerned that panel could decide to revisit that issue after the primary. A challenge against putting former President Donald Trump on the ballot here in North Carolina did not even get a hearing by the state elections board this week. They decided on a bipartisan 4-1 vote that state law doesn't give them jurisdiction to remove a candidate from a presidential primary. Democrat Siobhan Millen was the only board member who voted to consider the challenge.
It's troubling to me. We have a voter who's gone to the trouble to fill out a facially very impressive challenge form, and we are, to me, hiding behind a technicality by saying it doesn't apply.
House Speaker Tim Moore said Republican lawmakers are considering changing state law to make sure the board can't revisit that challenge in the future. Similar challenges filed in Colorado and many other states claim that the former president violated the 14th Amendment by participating in the January 6th insurrection. The 14th Amendment says no one who has engaged in or assisted an insurrection can serve as president. Moore called the challenge frivolous and un-American.
Unless someone's been convicted of something like that, you can't conclude that they violated the Constitution. He's not been convicted of anything. That's not right.
Moore said lawmakers could vote next year to ban the State Board of Elections from removing a federal candidate after they've won a primary election.
I think we need to take a stand and give the voters the right to make that choice. And if they don't like President Trump, then they don't have to vote for him, but they should have the right to vote for him.
So to be specific,
Now, in the meantime, North Carolina Senator Tom Tillis said that he plans to file legislation in Congress to strip federal election funding from any state that bans Trump from the ballot in 2024 under the 14th Amendment. Notably, in Colorado, it was the high court, not state election officials, that made that decision to strike his name from the ballot. The U.S. Supreme Court is expected to hear that case.
Laura Leslie reporting live for us on Jones Street. Thank you.